My cameras out here, they're a little bit crooked. Okay, I feel better. Doing much better. Got the dual phone setup going tonight, and it's quite the challenge. Welcome to Timeout Tuesday while y'all get lined up here and get situated. I'm excited to be here. Maybe the most excited that I've been in a while. It has been one heck of a Tuesday. Again. I see everybody logging in. I might have been a minute or two early, and that's okay. Just getting set up here. Welcome. All right, there we go. Maybe it was my internet that was slow. Like all of a sudden it just paused and my face was frozen, and I was just praying that it wasn't one of those moments where like I was making a face that I would be really embarrassed to see later on Facebook. Okay, welcome to Timeout Tuesday, y'all. I am having a pretty average cocktail, but someone sent me this spoon. And as I opened it, I'm like, why would someone send me a spoon? Do I look like I'm not stirring well enough? What's going on? But then I read, it's a super special spoon, okay? I'm gonna show you. So tonight I'm gonna drink Captain and Diet Dr. Pepper with a little lime. And hold on, I'm gonna show you something cool. So the reason that this spoon has like a twisty spiral thing on it is for carbonation. Okay, so you put the spoon in your little drink like that. I'm gonna take my straw out. Put the spoon in your little drink like that. This is crazy. I actually pulled up a video because I didn't believe it was true. And I haven't tried on my own yet, but we're gonna hope that it works like it says it's supposed to. So it says, if you pour it down the spiral, it doesn't bubble up inside your drink. And oh my gosh, it's so true. It bubbles on the way down, like its own little fountain that's happening, and it is not fizzing up inside my cup. Oh snap, Lester's gonna steal my spoon to pour his Dr. Peppers for his school bus drive every day now, because it doesn't fizzle in the cup. It like, cool bar trick, cool Timeout Tuesday trick. That's what I'm gonna say. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me get my lime in here, get my little stir going on. I know, it's a little more work than anticipated, I'll just say that. It's all good though, it's all good. It's gonna be delicious. So, now, I'm not real sure. Just gonna put that down on the table, snap my lid on, and cheers to Timeout Tuesday. Pretty dang good, not gonna lie. So happy belated Valentine's Day to y'all. I saw tons of comments on our Facebook and YouTube video about our challenge. So full disclosure, we haven't exchanged any of that yet officially. So last night, all kinds of things just happened around here, and all of our plans of like showing everything didn't happen. So we're busy tonight because of Timeout Tuesday. So I predict that tomorrow night we will actually celebrate our Valentine's Day and exchange our gifts, record that video, and then it'll come out later on this week. I'm really excited about it. I have not watched my half, and Lester has not watched his half. We actually asked Jake to edit that for us, so we are keeping our secrets, just for the record. And I've hidden the things at home, and he's hidden the things at home, and we're gonna make it a true surprise. So more to come on that later this week. I just wanted to answer that because I saw that in everything flying by. I did see a lot of neat comments though about things that people do for their traditions and things that they try, and some people who said, oh, I'm single and I'm alone on Valentine's Day. And my mom was helping with comments yesterday, and she went behind and she's like, I'm single too, and I bought myself a box of chocolates and I poured myself a drink. So for all of you that didn't have a significant other on Valentine's Day, I hope that you celebrated the love of yourself. And that's something we should celebrate every day anyway. Like, honestly, loving yourself has to come first. And that is something that is hard. It's really hard. And, it goes up and down through everything that we do. But I truly believe that loving yourself has to come first. And that's a continual work in progress. Okay, so I have a story for y'all, and it's one that you may or may not fully understand, but last Thursday it was cold here. When I say cold in the morning, it was below freezing, so it was about 25 degrees Thursday morning. And Lester messages and says he's going to be late, and is there any way that I could go out and get started on chores, because he also had to go to the doctor that day. Sure, no problem. So I grabbed a pair of coveralls. That's the all-in-one long sleeve, really stiff things, and I put them on. And I was thinking to myself, they were new, and I was like, man, these are really stiff. Like, why are they so hard? But it's okay. I'm gonna get them on, because now I have them. I'm determined, because I know in my head that I ordered a men's large, and there's no way that I'm going to go up a size. It's not happening. And all of you women know exactly what I'm saying. Like, dang it, I will not buy an extra large. I will stick with this, and I will fit it, and it doesn't matter if I'm going to lose pieces of flesh to get this on. It's happening. Fine. So I get the pants on, the bottom part on, and then one shoulder in, and I'm like, man, this feels tight. It's okay though, because I'm committed now. It's up here, and I got one in, so I'm going back like this, and I'm twisting, and now I realize that I'm sweating. I'm sweating at this point in time getting these on. So I finally managed to get this sucker over my shoulder, and I gotta take a moment, and my hair is this to my face, and I'm stuck at this point in time, but it doesn't matter, because I'm still not giving up. These are a men's large. There's no way that I'm ordering another size. They'll stretch. It has to stretch, okay? So I begin to pull it together like you do whenever you're trying to zip up a dress or whatever it is that you're wearing. And I'm leaning back, because that's what you do. And I'm tucking things into the side. I don't even know what I'm tucking at this point in time, whether it's a body part or another piece of clothing. I'm tucking it into the sides of this coverall set, okay? So I'm zipping, and you know that part where you get to where there's a waistband on them, and you just think to yourself it's fine. It's just the material. It's going over a bigger, thicker part. It has to be fine. I get that sucker all the way zipped up, and now I'm on the floor. And I'm on the floor completely flat on the floor. No one else is home. My phone is not near me at this point in time, because I've managed to get all the way across the living room floor, and I'm sweating, and my hair's in my face, and I can't even bend my arm at this point in time to pull that out of my face. So I'm spitting my own hair out, trying to roll over and trying not to die, because I can't breathe, because my lungs are clearly deflated, because I had to deflate them so that I could zip this up, okay? I'm looking at the clock and wondering exactly how late Lester is going to be, because, well, this is how I'm going to die. This is the only thing that I can think of. So I managed to roll over. I'm doing good, except for I can't bend my knees, because I have a wedgie in all places, okay? Front and back, and in my armpits, and everywhere. And it's pulling down on my shoulders and up in my areas, and it's everywhere. And I'm starting to have a panic attack, a sincere, they're going to find me here dead from a heart attack, and this is what I'm going to look like, with the world's worst wedgie and camel. Yeah. So all I can think about is what's near the floor that I can use to cut these off of me. Not much, okay? Because all the knives are on top of the counter. No way that's happening. It's not happening. So I make it all the way back to my office. I'm army crawling with my arms only, because I can't feel my legs at this point in time. It's not happening. And these are made of 10 times Carhartt. And when I say they have the thickness of a 3/4 inch sheet of plywood, I mean that in the worst way. There's no bending. There's no bending. So I'm army crawling and I'm getting all the way to the office, and the bottom drawer is an X-Acto knife. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus, that I have a craft room and that I don't put things where they're supposed to go. Somehow, the heavens have opened and there is an X-Acto knife here to save my life. For the next 30 minutes, I cut myself out of the coveralls. And after I got them off, I realized they're a men's small. These are Ellie's coveralls. They're not mine. Mine aren't here yet. Men's small. Small. There's nothing small about me. Not one thing. There's nothing small about me. I haven't worn a small in anything since high school. So, the lesson of the day, ladies, is that just because it fits doesn't mean it should be worn. And I am now taking that into a whole nother level after I almost died because of a pair of small men's coveralls. Also, I'm sticking with yoga pants, and I'll just layer those up from now on when I'm cold. There will be no more. There'll be no more coveralls in my lifetime. It's not happening. I have PTSD from coveralls. Maybe some overalls at some point in time in my life, but not now. It's too soon. So, that's my story of the week. And needless to say, I did also not die of humiliation because Lester was late enough to not walk in on that shit show happening. So, all is well here at the farm, and no one was harmed. I will need a new X-Acto knife, but it's going to be fine. Everything's fine. It's going to be fine. So, cheers to Timeout Tuesday, because, need this a lot. Somebody says, too bad you can get that on film. Listen, that's one that I would never want anyone on this earth to see. Like, I would be mortified for anyone to see that. If you've ever put on Spanx in your life, like those just the short ones, the ones that go from above your knee to under your bra. Imagine that, but in full body length with a thickness, like I said, of plywood. Yeah. So, I'm here to tell the story. Lived another day, another 5 or so days, and all is good. All is well. Okay, so if any of you have been watching any of Lester's videos lately, you have heard his recent new song of I Have Anxiety. None of us can stop singing it. It's out of control. He's got his kids on the bus singing it. He's got me and Jake singing it. He's got everyone singing this silly song. So I decided today that I'm going to figure out how to make that a sound on like TikTok and things because, it fits so many parts of our lives. So I'm going to work on that. That's coming up next. You may be seeing some short videos on Facebook. Facebook built up a new thing called Reels, and we are testing that out right now. So if you see videos that are a minute or less and you're like, wait a minute, this was the beginning of blah, blah, blah video, or we've seen this before, Jamie, we're testing it out. They've asked us to participate in a test on that, and if you see those, by all means, they're short. They're definitely us, and they're tweaking sort of their system around that. They are different than what's on Instagram or our TikTok. So that is probably the latest and greatest of the Sanctuary page. All right, I'm looking at my notes here because I made notes today, so I would not get off track. Let's see here. I was going to start that whole coverall story with a list of bad decisions, but that was the only bad decision that I've made lately, so I'll hold on to that bad decisions talk for a later time. Somebody says, what's our TikTok name? Our TikTok name is I'm a Survivor Sanctuary, and I hope to see you there. I'm not that good at it yet, for the record. I don't really get TikTok. Like, I know it's a video platform for people who want to share pretty much everything in their life, but there's a lot of like rules when it comes to being a business side of TikTok versus just a person. And I'm learning all of those as well. And yeah, I don't really know. I will not be the person that like posts 5 times a day on there and like lives it, breathes it, eat it. Yeah, I don't have time to do all of that. So if I'm doing a couple a week on there, I feel like I'm accomplishing things for now. So okay, let's see here. Okay, I actually started laughing about this today. I bought a new loaf of bread, okay? And I picked up the end of the bread, like the part that has like all of it covered, the very end. And I called it something and Lester called it something different. And then we started to laugh and think about like, is that a Texas thing? Like I called it the heel of the loaf of bread. And he called it the crust. So now I want to just know, like, what do you call that piece of bread? Do you call it the end? Do you call it the heel? Do you call it the crust? Oh, somebody says topper. Okay. I don't know what, like, heel. A lot of people says heel. So why is it the heel? Because it's spelled the same as like the heel of our foot. Is that why? So as I started thinking, I'm like, is that something my mother taught me or my grandparents taught me? Because interesting. I don't know, but here's another spoiler. We don't eat that piece in our house. That goes to the animals. Also, why? Why don't we eat that piece? Is it because it's forbidden? Is it because I don't know? Like, just very different. Crust. I see a lot of people saying crust and a lot of people saying heel. So somebody else says we don't eat that in South Carolina either. Well, I'm glad that we're not alone here on that piece. Good to know. All right. So I also heard a new word this week. So I've been trying to I always try to learn. Every day of my life, I try to learn something new, and usually it's through work or something through the animals and things like that. But then this week, I challenged myself to learn a new word every week and use it in a sentence. So my new word of the week is anamoya. Okay, so anamoya is the nostalgia for a time you've never known. And the reason that word came into my, I guess, life is because I have a curiosity about living in a different time period. And as Lester and I have looked at properties and things for Longhorn Lester, of course, there's a lot of things that we think of whenever we're looking at other people's properties, whether it's an old barn or an old sign or something on the property. I think about the nostalgia of the era that happened in. And, a lot of these places have, in Texas especially, have farms that have been handed down from family to, family for generations, similar to the Morrows here. And as I think about that word, which I've never heard before in my whole life, I think about what it would be like to live in that era. So if I was me right now, if I could pick any decade or any era, where would I be? Would I want to go to simpler times? Would I want to go to future times and to know what that's like? And then I started to go down this deep thinking thought of how would I act during that time? Would this still be a part of it? And all kinds of questions. So that's my deep thought for y'all tonight, and new word of, if there's another era that you could live in, whether it's a decade or something along those lines, and you could jump from here to there, you had to stay, and that's just where you progress forward, where would that be and why? And it's a pretty deep thought, and kind of changes a lot of perspective of the way that you live now versus the way that you might want to live. So, all right, moving on from that. I see a lot of comments about still about the bread, so that's hilarious, and I did not realize that there were so many different titles for it, or what people liked or hated about it. So very interesting. I see people asking about Beth. Jake's little goat Beth is great. I walked up tonight and she is in with Elfie and Pickles and enjoying the sunshine that we had today. It is really windy here in Texas. There is I think a rainstorm coming for the next 2 days, but the sun was out today and it was out yesterday afternoon too. And Beth is enjoying her little grazing time out there with Elfie, and she holds her own. I think Jake will have more videos of that to come, but she's doing really great. She's really sweet. And each day I will message Jake and say, do you need anything? How's that going? Because I know what it's like with baby goats. Like, a lot of people think it's all just cuddly time and stuff like that. Baby goats are a lot of work. Especially if it's not something you're used to doing and being at their beck and call. And she's the only one, so she doesn't have another playmate that's the same size or age as her to, hang out with and play with. So it's Jake. Jake has to be her playmate. So I've been messaging Jake in the morning going, how's Beth? Do you need anything? And I feel like we're a village here, basically. But whenever I messaged him yesterday, I'm like, hey, I'm at Walmart. Do you need milk? He's like, yes, please do. And when I brought 2 gallons home, he's like, why'd you get 2? I'm like, because you don't go to the store every day. Like, she drinks about 3/4 of a gallon a day. So yeah, you should stock up, and it's not going to go bad before she drinks it, type of thing. So it's just funny to participate, and then to hear Jake respond to me about what she's doing, and when he came to pick up the milk, I'm like, so how's it going? Do you need help? Do you need a break? Anything like that? He's like, no, we got our routine down. She runs around like crazy right before bed, and then she'll jump up with me and she lays here and she snuggles with me all night, and I'm cracking up because he's talking about diapers and bottles and all these things, and it's really neat to watch Jake do that. I know Brinley will be here with him this weekend, so she'll get to see that surprise if she hasn't been watching YouTube, which she probably has been watching YouTube, and we're excited to see her as well. Oh my gosh, y'all are talking about Carl's eggs. There are 4 eggs outside now. And Debbie is laying about every other day, and neither one of the other 2 ostriches are doing anything like that. And Debbie doesn't seem to mind that she is the only one as well. Let's see here. Somebody called it the butt of the bread. There's a lot of people that call it the butt. That's kind of funny. Oh my goodness. Jake is sweet with Beth. Whenever that first day, he was like, I'm going to take her to the Tractor Supply and somewhere else. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's going to get kicked out of some of these places for having a goat. Because goats, they can't really be potty trained. Although Jake says that she kind of is. I've never had luck with that, but maybe it's because, Lester would just randomly let our goats in to the house whenever he felt like it, not on an everyday basis. So they never had to truly go through that training piece. And I'll take that back, actually. When Journey was a baby, tiny baby, her and Pig Newton were sleeping together quite a bit. And at one point in time, I noticed that she was not using the restroom on the normal place that all of the goats in the past always had. She would climb down off the deck and go into the yard, the same as Pig Newton. And I thought that was so strange, but also so smart, because pigs are smart. Pigs will not go and use the restroom where they sleep or eat. Goats, historically, do not care. They do not care one bit. They just, wherever they are, they go. But Journey didn't. Journey did what Pig Newton did, and that was really neat. So maybe there is something to that. I don't know. And I don't know if Bethany also was raised with dogs or something else that was potty trained or something that caused her to do this same thing. But I'm excited to see if it sticks with it, or if it evolves to her just really enjoying her time, or what it is. But I do know that Jake is enjoying his snuggle partner, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, Journey had baby chicks sleep on top of her too. She did. Journey was an amazing animal. Actually, there is a picture of Journey up behind me. I found that in the stack, and she was just an incredible animal all around. She had intuition, and she had this thing about her she had an aura of just peace. And even when she screamed, she was doing it to alert you of something. She was just brilliant, and I don't know what she was inside of a goat's body, but she was different than any other goat we've ever had, and we miss her a lot, actually. Somebody says you need an indoor video 24-hour in your living room. No, we do not. No, we do not. because there's a lot of part of my life that I would never want to be on film. Specifically, like when I fall asleep on the couch sitting up, or I don't know. There's just things like I would never want anybody to be like to catch me in a moment like I did in the coveralls. That would be terrible, actually. And I know that there's moments where Lester also would not want to be caught on video. Yes, no, there will be no 24-hour secret cam, live cam to, tap into or anything like that. That would be horrible, actually. I would constantly be like all worried about where I was, putting my hair and just what I was doing, and no, that would be bad. So somebody else commented that my name is on a license plate. So I don't know who sent that, actually. There was one for me that said Illinois and one for Lester that said Texas. And I guess Lester probably opened that and gifting goodies, and it was sitting here. So I was cleaning up the studio tonight, and I saw those, and I'm like, that's it. It's going on the wall. This is the first time in my life in 39 years that I have my very own bicycle license plate with my name on it. So that's a pretty big deal. Okay, it's a really big deal. So thank you to whoever sent that. Speaking of sending me something, so someone sent this cup about 6+ months ago. It had no card, no anything with it, and I am getting a lot of people saying, Jamie, we want one of your cups. I would love to tell you where to get one, but I don't know who made it. So for whoever made it or had it made or anything, if you could send me an email from suitstoboots@gmail.com or message on here and say, hey, that was me, I would love to know, because I'm getting emails every single day for people that would really love to have one, and I would kind of like to know. It's a really neat glass. All right, let's see here. So in my nostalgia trip down memory lane this week, I also thought about things when I was a kid and how different they are from kids today. And one of the things that I remembered was, my parents got divorced when I was 8, but I remember that they would like go out and we would be just home, and sometimes with a sitter, sometimes not, depending upon how old we were, but it was never a big deal. And they would go out like to bars and drink, and that's, like to have a good time, whatever they were doing. And that was before they got divorced and then after separately. And I started to realize that there's a lot of people nowadays that don't do those things. They don't hire a sitter during the weeknights or weekends to go out like that. Like it's a rare thing. And I must come from like a different part of the country or something that's not a thing, right? I don't know. But I also remember that I started babysitting when I was 10 years old for people down the street and people in town, and I was like the town's babysitter. I remember that I was 11 years old and a family called me to babysit and asked if I could stay from Friday till Sunday night. And I watched a 2-month-old baby and a 3-year-old for 48 hours all by myself, and that was normal then. Apparently, hiring babysitters is not so normal anymore. And by the way, I think I did that for about $1 an hour, and I did that like every weekend and weeknights and summers. That was what I did, and it was normal. And I guess that's not anymore now. Like somebody said the other day on a group that I'm in that they were hiring a babysitter and couldn't find one for cheaper than $15 to $20 an hour. And I was like, I would have made bank. If I would probably have been able to pay for my first car with a whole lot less babysitting if that's what you made babysitting then. But $1 an hour was a pretty average. And sometimes they would round up depending upon how late they were out or how much change that they probably had and all these things. But how crazy is it to think that at 11 years old, I was responsible for 2 lives, and nobody called to check. They didn't have a cell phone. Nobody like sent a text or worried or left like anything. I don't know. And it's just interesting to think about. $20 a night. Yeah, $20 a night was good. That means they rounded up. And I probably had somebody and their friends' kids along with that $20 a night too. It's been a long time. Somebody said they heard Beth. I heard Beth too. I'm not sure if she's outside, if Jake's walking her around, or what's going on, but I don't know what's happening outside. Wait a minute. I hear a giggle too. And a door. Oh my gosh. Jake's here. And Beth. They're coming in shortly. I think.
Hello.
Hi, Jake. Are you coming in here?
I'm ready.
Come on in.
I've been waiting. My favorite day of the week.
I messaged Jake and said, are you sure that you're up for Timeout Tuesday? You can move that seat forward.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Hi, Beth. I messaged Jake and said, are you sure you're up for Timeout Tuesday? I know that you got a lot going on and, you're having to stay up late and everything. And he's like, yeah, yes, I'm coming. Why would you ask me if I'm... That's not a question. So welcome, Jake and Beth.
Hello.
Beth, you're not wearing a diaper because you're outside?
Mm-hmm. She learned to be a goat today.
Oh, man.
It broke my heart.
Like dropping your, daughter off at pre-K for the first time?
She actually came on a big adventure with me today.
Where'd you take her?
We went, well, I don't want to give away the whole video.
Okay, well, don't say it.
Okay, yeah, we just went to the woods.
Oh, boy.
She followed me.
Oh, boy.
I had a not cool Jake moment whenever I ran the four-wheeler out of gas.
Jake!
It's okay. It's not a big deal. Everything was fine.
Oh, my gosh. So, people want to know how old Beth is. Beth is like 12. You don't know.
I don't know.
Think that her previous owner said about 12 weeks old is about her age, which would be about
3 months.
Yeah.
Let's just say 3 months.
Okay.
It's like, that gets on my nerves so bad. Somebody will have a 2-year-old be like, he's 24 months. No, he's 2.
Listen,
He's
I've
2.
said those things before because someone that I worked with was like, she's going to be 49 months. And I'm like, 4. She's just turned 4. That's what you would say.
Yeah.
Not 49 months.
So what is the cutoff for months and years?
I don't know.
Is it
So
12? At 12, you just say 1?
Well, I don't know. I think that, yes, but you might say a year and a half or 18 months. I don't know, but I do think it's weird when you get past 2 and you get to the 2s and you're like,
Maybe 2 is the cutoff. 24 is the cutoff.
That's my cutoff. I don't know.
Well, no, because at 20 months,
I still wouldn't say 20 months.
Just say 2.
She's almost 2.
Yeah.
2 years, everybody says. Okay, we're not alone, Jake. That's great news. People are still talking about the ends of the bread.
It's called a heel.
It is a heel.
It's
That's
a
what I
heel.
called it.
And I do not eat that. That's disgusting. Maybe
no.
if I'm really desperate, really hungry, I might have it as a fold over. But I'm not going to put the heel and the foot together. Wait. Hold on. No, really.
What?
I think the other end's called the foot.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's still called the heel.
No, you can't have 2 heels. I think it's a heel and a foot.
You have 2 heels. You have 2 heels, Jake.
Watch, you'll see. Oh no, a heel and a butt.
You do not have a heel and a butt.
Yeah.
That's not how it
I'm
goes.
gonna go get my bread right now and I'll show you.
Let me tell you a Lesterism, okay? Well, I call it a Lesterism. So Lester only likes fresh bread. I'll eat bread till it's pushing the limits, because I like toast. I don't really like bread. I want it toast and be crispy. So if the bread's a little stale but it's not moldy, still good for me. But Lester's like, if it's the day that it says on the thing, he's not having it.
Same thing with milk. I'm very picky with milk.
I don't drink milk. It's not happening. Bread butts is a thing somebody says.
See,
It's 2
I
heels,
knew
Jake.
it.
All those people are saying 2 heels. Oh my gosh. And some people love it. My grandma loves it. I get it. It's not my thing. It's just not. Sorry. So sorry.
Beth, you cannot have this. I'm sorry.
Beth,
No.
that is not a bottle for you, sister.
This is a grown-up bottle.
Oh my gosh. I figured you were going to show up with Beth in one arm and Pablo in another and
I should've.
walk in here.
I should have grabbed Pablo.
I had to laugh today. So Lester's thing when it's nice is because the dogs want to go out when he gets home and the cats want to come in and whatever. He'll leave the door open because he's really just going to come in and change his shoes, drop off his phone, and get back out to do chores, right? Well, today I guess you had done all the chores. So he comes in, takes his shoes off, and he sits down on his stool to get on the computer. Well, Pablo knows when we're supposed to do chores. So in the morning he comes to the door to greet us, and in the afternoon he comes to the door and is like, "Come on, let's go!" Like he's the cheerleader for let's get out here and do chores. Well, he walks all the way in because he's confused about what's happening, and Lester's got his shoes off, and Lester is in his own world, like typing and responding to comments and whatnot, dealing with stuff on his phone, and Pablo came up and grabbed his toe, pinched his toe, his little pinky baby toe, and Lester, like, I swear his head hit the ceiling because he jumped so hard. And I'm giggling because I saw the whole thing sort of like about to happen, and Lester is cursing because he just didn't hear Pablo, so he didn't know what the heck is pinching his toe or what had happened. It was the funniest moment.
Oh my god.
Yes, it was outstanding.
Y'all need like a live camera.
No, we don't. No, stop it. Stop that. No, there'll be no live camera. That would be terrible. I told Lester that it was fine. It was fine. Everything's fine. It's all good.
We trained Pablo to do that.
Pablo is one of those animals that isn't like a duck in a duck's body. He's just like Journey wasn't a goat in a goat's body. I think that Pablo is something else. That's all I know.
It's like that day the UPS guy come, Maggie come running at him. He didn't care. And then all of a sudden Pablo ran to the corner and that guy ran as fast as he could and got in his truck.
It's true. Lester's boss came by and got out of her van. And Maggie barked a little bit and like backed down, but here comes Pablo making a beeline, and she got right back in the van. It was great. Oh it's okay. It's nice to have a guard duck. I don't know that I've ever had one before.
Yeah, those geese aren't nothing.
Well,
okay, that's not true.
Come on, Jake. You guys are all scared of them. Every one of you.
Okay, I tell you, Cornholio's been so weird. He not only chased off the geese yesterday, but today too. As soon as I opened the gate, he started herding them into the corner. It was the craziest thing.
That's so bizarre.
I don't know why he's doing that.
We have very strange animals. Cornholio's not really a turkey either in his mind. He's very regal, and he's in love with Tina. Like, big time in love with Tina. Mm-hmm. Tina has no love for him back, though, like, at all. It's so sad. So sad. Today, I'm on a phone call, and I'm staring out the front door. And the Night's Watch, which is the other Muscovy duck, and the black duck, which it's like a mix of something. The two that sit on the pole or sit on the fence all the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so those,
they always run the driveway on the fence. And the little female jumps down and starts walking away, and I'm like, she must be mad at him because she never leaves him. And I see him jump down and go the other way. I'm like, oh, they're fighting. And I wish that I could have taken my phone call off and recorded this moment because it was crazy to see. So at this point, they're never separated, but they're both going the opposite way. One of them's going towards the berm, and the other one is in the front yard heading towards the back. Well, I see Pablo come from across the yard, and he's like taking this opportunity to go to the female. Like he is now going to seize the moment and go hang out with this girl, console her, all those things. Well, the Night Watch all of a sudden sees Pablo and flies from the berm all the way to beat Pablo there. Like, I caught the last 10 seconds of it. So I got that moment on film, and I'll post that later. But it was so crazy to watch because it was just like humans. It was like they're having a little quarrel. She needs her space, and he's like, whatever, she'll come back. But then all of a sudden, this other guy comes in and is like trying to take his spot. And here comes here he comes like the Night's Watch to make sure that Pablo doesn't, at all step into that moment. So it's really neat.
Poor Pablo.
I know. Poor Pablo.
He just wanted a girlfriend.
He doesn't have
wrong
one.
With him. He doesn't hang out with anybody.
No, he
just with
people.
Us.
He hangs out with people and Maggie and Ritzy and used to be Sookie, but no, he's at the front door every single day and.
It was the weirdest thing. Like 2 days ago, I walked outside. I walked across my mom and dad's back porch, and Ritzy come running by, and right behind her is Pablo. And they went through the gate and they started going to the back. I don't know.
They do that.
What are they doing?
They do that. Ellie has a video where he watched Pablo follow Ritzy down to the woods like it's his new friend. I don't know. It's amazing to see the friendships and the partnerships that are formed here at the farm. They're just so unlikely. I don't know. It's very unique. That's all I'll say. I see a lot of comments coming about Pablo. He's pretty amazing.
Yeah, he's cool.
Awesome. Beth following your hand. So every time I guess I raise my hand,
Yep.
Sorry, baby.
I think she's getting hungry. It's
she
almost
probably
feeding time.
is. I told you that Jake had a schedule for her. I told you that he was like all about.
We cannot go past 7:02 or she's going to be very mad.
Oh, that's awesome. So we have had some crazy lives lately, and they have been a little over the top. And I've been sitting here thinking about all the things that we were going to do. We talked about playing Cards Against Humanity, but Lester had something to do, and Sister Kim couldn't come, so we will have to save Cards Against Humanity for another day. I also reviewed the cards in there and had to throw half of them out because they were inappropriate. But then I opened up another package, and somebody sent us the family version of it, so we're okay. It's going to be okay.
Can we play the other version off camera?
Off camera's okay, but we'll get banned if we play the real version. Did you know I brought it because I didn't know if anybody would believe this. But hold on a second.
Why can't there be like an After Dark section on YouTube where like you can you don't have to worry about, not that we curse or anything, but you don't have to worry about cursing. You don't have to worry about what you talk about, and that would have to be like a thing, like After Dark, YouTube After Dark.
Oh my gosh, you should invent that.
I done said it out loud, and I don't have the money to patent something. So that's somebody else can do that. Yeah, it's ruined.
Anyway, it says a party game for horrible people. And for a minute there, I was like, should I be offended? Or how should I take that? But it's probably 100% true. We're probably horrible people.
You probably shouldn't play the game.
It'll be fine. It's going to be great. I can't wait to play. I think that, like I said, I had to go out and chuck half of the cards and put them in a don't use online pile because we would be in trouble. We would probably get banned from YouTube and from Facebook. It probably is warranted, though, if we would allow those. Let's see here.
I'm in shock right now. Does that say what I think it says?
Yeah.
It does.
Yes, somebody sent us naughty packs to go with this, like the expansion packs. One of them is called the Everything Pack, which looks like it has an everything bagel. And the other one...
Oh my god.
I don't know what's in that. I'm scared to open it, but it's here in this... I don't know. We'll get there one day. That's all I'll say is we'll figure it out. We'll probably not be able to show half of what we do, but it'll be fine. It'll be just fine. Somebody says that card game is definitely R-rated. I would agree. Editing. I would agree. Yeah, a whole lot of editing. Probably shouldn't be done on the live so that we can remove it and not have so many regrets. That's for sure. So, Jake, I was thinking. I want to give the option, okay?
Okay. All right, I get an option.
So, because we've done so many lively things on live lately, it's hard to top, right? And I thought today we could either go through a list of 5 things that nobody knows about each of us.
Oh my gosh.
Secrets, right? Sharing secrets.
Okay, what's option 2?
I want to wax your eyebrows and your nose hairs.
Is there an option 3? There's not?
No, and just for the record, I think that Lester's I have something to do was 100% intentional because he saw my list tonight. Somebody says wax, Jake. Definitely wax. Hey, you wanted to be here.
And think about, because she don't need to hear my secrets and she don't need to see me getting my eyebrows waxed. So she's going to have to hang out here for a moment.
Oh, I'm excited, Jake.
Beth, I will miss you. So stay right here. Okay, don't leave the porch.
Here y'all thought you were going to be a part of a very calm live and that we were just going to sit here and chat it up for a while.
Here's the thing.
Woo, Jake!
What do you think? You think I need them done?
They're not terrible. They're really not. Open your ears.
I haven't been to the salon in a while.
You go to a salon?
Well, only if I go on a date to get pedicures. Because I refuse to go by myself.
I'm going to say this right here. Okay, this right here is, go like this. Oh, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm nervous. All right, let's.
Like, how
nervous?
Either way, scale of 1 to 10, Jake.
I think that people will forget about me getting my eyebrows waxed before they'll forget about my secrets.
Really?
So, well, maybe not. But this is okay. Let's do the eyebrows.
Okay. So,
what is that?
This is just some Vaseline.
You gotta tell me what you're pulling out because I'm very nervous right now.
Okay, well, hold on a second here. I gotta move my chair out of the way.
Whenever I go to the place, the Chinese people don't speak English to me. And
they don't even tell you what's going on.
I ask them what they're doing, and they're just like, ah. And
Okay.
that's that.
So, full disclosure, I've never waxed anyone's nose hairs or ear hairs before.
Hold on, you're gonna wax my nose?
Well, yeah. We just gonna do is stick a trimmer up there and swirl it
That
around.
would have been so much nicer.
No.
Honestly. What if it rips my nose off?
It's not gonna rip your nose off. Haven't you seen those videos on TikTok, Jake?
Yeah, that's why I'm scared.
It's gonna be fine.
What? Oh my gosh.
First, I'm going to your eyebrows. It's gonna be okay. This is where we're gonna test it out. Okay?
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Scoot
okay.
closer in the
Hold
light.
on. I need a moment.
Hey, have you seen 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
What? No.
So
Poor Beth is crying. I gotta go.
no.
I hear her.
You're committed now. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be outstanding.
Please just make them even. I don't want to be crooked.
So you don't want me to pull off one?
Oh, if you do something to me right now,
I'm saying
if
yay.
you
I
do
will
something
not.
to me,
I will not.
You promise?
I promise
oh my
you.
Gosh. Okay, count to 3. Oh, Jesus, help me, Lord. Okay, count to 3. Count to 3. Count to 3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh, that was 2. Ah, yeah, yeah.
I can't believe you didn't sing I Have Anxiety.
I should have. You're not making it better. No, I'm just. How much was it? Was it bad? That long one is not from my eyebrow.
It's the wax, but those right there.
Oh
you see
my
'em?
word! Why didn't y'all tell me? I'm just kidding. If y'all ever comment about my unibrow, I'm deleting my channel for sure. For sure. I know I got one sometimes. Just
Okay.
remind me in a private message. That'll be fine. I can deal with that. Oh my
It wasn't that
word.
bad, Jake.
Yes, it stings right now. I feel like a wasp just now came in here and pecked me right between the eyes.
Just remember, you chose this. You had
It's
a
gonna be
choice.
swollen.
You had a choice, Jake. And this is the
Okay,
path
can
that
we
you
do
chose.
the secrets now? What about 3 secrets instead of 5 now?
Go ahead with the secrets. I'm still gonna wax the rest of this now. It's gonna be fine.
Okay, this is where I'm very nervous. Should we turn on the big light too?
No, we
Are
don't
you
need
sure?
a big light. No, I'm good. I'm really good.
What are you doing? I just hear something going.
All I was doing was wrapping up the wax.
Okay,
like I
it's
didn't
gonna
want it
glue
to.
my eyeball open or something.
It's not gonna glue your eyeball open. It's gonna be fine. You didn't even scream last time, by the way. Like I fully expected a full-on like
I am in
Kelly
shock.
Clarkson is all.
I am in major shock right now.
All right, you ready?
I think so. Are you gonna
Stop
count?
squinting like that. Let it go. You can't.
I can't. It's gonna rip my eyeball out of my head.
Okay, you
Count to
ready?
3. Count to 3. Count to 3.
1, 2, 3. Oop! Whoop,
Okay,
left that
one
on
wasn't
there.
very- Oh my gosh! What are we gonna do? What is that? Is that gum?
No, it's wax.
It looks like somebody
It's
put
hard wax. It's fine.
Oh my gosh! What are we gonna
It's
do?
fine.
Seriously, how am I gonna get this off? I
It's
can't
fine.
just pull it.
Just take a relax, Jake. We're gonna put a little more on there, and then we're gonna pull. It's hard wax.
I
It's
should've
meant to
taken
not
my
have a
medicine.
strip.
I should have taken my medicine before we started.
It's gonna be fine.
I have anxiety. Hurry, it's gonna dry. It's gonna dry.
It's fine, Jake.
Something bad's gonna happen. Don't even count. Just go for it. Just go for it. I'm ready.
Why are you sweating?
I'm ready. Ow! Okay. Gosh, it brought it all off.
It looks really. It looks really good.
I'm not coming anymore. I'm not coming to these.
Look, this is great. That's perfect, Jake. Look.
How do you know? I need a real mirror because this is all backwards.
It's fine. It looks really good.
Is it crooked?
Let me get the rest of your wax off, though. It's
What
not
is
gonna hurt.
happening? Last week I'm doing makeup. This week I'm getting my eyebrows waxed. Ow! That was worse than the actual waxing.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is how I know that men could never become women.
Tune in next week to when I shave my legs. Like,
Don't tempt me.
No,
Do not tempt me right
no.
now to wax
We are
your
not
legs.
doing that. We're not doing that. I should have had one of those Captain Morgan drinks for this.
You should have.
I would have been a lot more numb.
You don't need to be numb. It's just your eyebrows.
Yeah, this is worse than like getting a tattoo.
It is not worse than getting a tattoo.
This feels goopy.
It's fine. Technically, I don't need this piece of paper. I could just pull off the wax, but I prefer to have a full-on, real good effect here.
Okay, this one's really gonna rip out my eye. I'm sure of it. Can I rip it?
Yes. You gotta hold your skin.
Huh?
Hold your skin.
What do you mean?
Tighten. There you go. Tighten your skin. You can do it by yourself. I could never.
Oh, shoot.
No, you can't go slow.
Oh, my word! Why am I doing this right
Just
now?
remember you had the choice.
Well, we gotta finish now or I'm gonna be lopsided.
It looks really good.
What do we just gotta do? Just the top of this one now?
Let me see here. I'm not real sure.
Oh my gosh, don't say that.
I'm just not sure how much I want to take off. Like, really, if you're a woman, I would go way up.
I'm not, though.
Okay, well, let's do a little bit more.
This is horrible. I feel sorry for y'all women out there.
Look, somebody says I saved you $20. Dang right I did.
More like 16, but still.
16.
I know the prices.
See, now you don't have to go anymore. We can just have this crazy amount of fun at home.
How often do I get to do this?
I don't know.
Or do I have to do
You
this?
don't have to do it, but
I do, though, because...
like every other month.
Okay, yeah, I can
Like,
handle that.
unless you're like super hairy, I don't know how long you really do it. How often you really do it.
We'll just have to monitor it. We'll set a schedule. You know how to cut hair?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. I just trimmed Lester's beard the other night. Not with a trimmer, like legitimately. Cut his beard.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I can get a haircut next week. Okay. 1, 2. It's not funny.
That's
hurts.
the funniest thing because you're sweating
It
and you're
hurts.
shaking. It doesn't hurt that bad,
It
Jake.
makes me so nervous. Oh no, not again! I knew this was gonna happen! And it's so much more painful when this happens!
It's not. See, really, I should put enough wax on there to just peel that off, but I was trying to be kind because I feel better whenever it's pressed up against it like this. It's gonna be okay, Jake. It's gonna be fine. Oh, that might have dipped down.
What? Huh? Hold on, do something! What do you mean it might have? Did it? Oh my gosh! What if... So my eyebrow's not gonna go... Oh yeah, you gotta pull it, it's gonna get stuck again! Oh my gosh, this is the worst day of my life! Okay, hold on, let's think about this for a moment. What if it did dip down? This is gonna be a problem. Okay, just do it. Go. 3. Ow! Shoot, talkie mushrooms. Oh my god. What is this?
Stop it, it looks good.
Are you sure?
Yes!
This is so painful. I can't look at it straight. It's all crooked. Why? Is it done? Am I done?
Let me see. That side is. That looks really good, actually.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Can you see them both in the light at the same time? Because it's a shadow on this one.
This one looks good.
What is that?
It's Vaseline.
Oh.
Relax. Okay. We got one side left to do. The top.
Okay.
You gonna be okay?
I don't know. I'm gonna try.
At least it's not your chest.
I don't have chest hair.
You don't?
No, I shave it off.
Oh. Well, you could wax it.
No.
Why?
Well, yeah, I would do it, but
you
you gotta
can't
be
rip it
very-
off.
well, I'm scared of or 2 particular areas
Okay.
that. What if it rips it
This
off?
side really isn't bad.
It's not hot enough. I don't think it's gonna stick on my head. It's gonna
There's
stick.
so many strings.
If it... Oh!
What?
If this one dips down, you gotta make this one dip down.
It's not gonna dip. It's fine.
But if... Oh my gosh. I don't... It's not
I
gonna
would
come
never
off.
make you not symmetrical.
It's not gonna come off.
You feel that already?
Uh-huh.
I waited too long.
I don't know. Ow! It came off!
Still good!
Crikey.
Just wax, Jay. Just wax it all.
Just... Okay.
Feel better?
Yeah, I look more handsome.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Once the redness goes away. You know what? Lester already made fun of my soft hands.
I know.
And then he's going to make fun of my makeup. Now he's going to make fun
Listen,
of my...
I invited him.
Yeah, but he didn't show up.
No, he suddenly was busy.
He's too masculine for this.
I don't think so.
No, he thinks he's too masculine for this.
Maybe.
With this... No, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do your ears.
My ears! Don't worry about my eardrums, please.
Oh my gosh.
What if this clogs up my ears for real and I can't hear?
It's
I'm already
not
loud.
even in your ear hole. It's right on the edge.
It is. It's dripping in my ear hole.
It is.
It's gonna rip my eardrum out. Don't let it get stuck in there. It's hot. It's hot as shit in my ear. For real. It's so hot. You gotta pull it out. It's gonna get stuck.
I can't even focus right now.
It's gonna get stuck in there.
It's not in your ear.
Yes, Jesus loves me. Please get this out of my ear hole. Get it.
I gotta warm it up.
Warm what up?
The wax. Because I let it sit there too long because you made me laugh too hard. There's wax strings like on, that go across me and you right now.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be okay.
Yep, it's clogged.
It's not. It's not even in your
It's
ear
clogged.
hole.
It is.
It's
What?
not.
What'd you say?
Shut up.
Huh? This is hot. Okay.
It's not. Look at all these strings of wax.
I have wax in my eardrum right now, and you're complaining about them strings? Okay, pull it.
It's gonna be fine.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ow! What is... Ow! Shiitake mushrooms. That was way worse than my eyebrows. That was way worse. There's...
I know. Stop.
That is not earwax. That is other... What was that? That came out of my eardrum. Is there more?
Yes. It's just right here.
Oh my gosh.
Stop.
I'm gonna be deaf. I am. Ow!
Stop.
Seriously, I'm gonna be deaf.
You're not even deaf. It didn't even go in your ear hole.
It did.
It's
Where's
in that.
my drinks? I need another drink.
I didn't know what you're looking for. Hold on a second. You have a little bit of wax up here. It's gonna be fine. Are you okay?
No.
Oh my gosh. Are you gonna cry?
What?
I'm crying from laughing. Wait till the nose. Somebody says don't do his nose.
The
Jay.
nose? Are we doing the nose?
It hurts.
Don't tell me that.
It's making me cry right now.
Alright, we'll do it. Oh, I wanted to try that little straw you got too.
It's not a straw. It's a.
I mean that spoon.
Yeah.
Little straw.
So I think you actually are supposed to pour it up top. Like you could really make it, whatever. But it doesn't. It's very cool. It takes all the carbonation out. I mean, my drink still tastes carbonated.
Well, maybe after this. I mean, I got a glass.
Here,
and
switch
some
it
ice.
up.
I got
Okay.
a Coke.
Okay. Stick this up your nose, but not far. Just like right around the edges.
For real?
Yay. Don't touch your beard.
Oh my gosh. Maybe this isn't a good idea.
Wait. Here.
Maybe this
Hold
was a
on.
bad idea.
Hold on. I have an idea. Put this. Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is... Okay, that's where I draw the line. What just happened?
It's gonna
I'm
be
not
great.
getting close. I don't want a screenshot. Okay.
Okay. It's hot, so blow on it a little bit.
Oh my gosh, this is horrible.
Why do you let it drip down the thing so
I
far?
don't mean to. Okay, don't let it get on my... Oh my gosh!
You didn't put enough in there.
I put a bunch in
Why?
there. I can't breathe. Pull it out.
Why does it look?
Pull it out.
You can't pull it out without it. How am I supposed to pull it out when it's...
Oh my gosh, it's on my mustache. This is horrible. This is the worst day of my life.
We also have to do
Oh
the
yeah,
other
my
ear.
other ear. Okay, hurry, do something.
What?
Oh
What is
my,
happening right
Oh my gosh.
Okay, pause.
I can't pause. My nose is gonna close. What do you mean pause?
Wait, go like this. See if it sticks together.
No, I'm gonna die. Okay. It's stuck. It's dry.
How did your sister never do this stuff to you? Stop it! Okay, look up.
Okay.
You got like nothing in there. You have like the tiniest two
No,
tricks ever.
you might think that, but it's up there.
It's not. It's not up there.
It's blocking my nasal cavity.
That's why you're only supposed to do one side at a time, weirdo.
You didn't tell me that. You said stick it up. Oh my god. Okay, that's enough. Oh, crikey, what is this? Ow! Oh my gosh, Jamie, this is gonna hurt so bad. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Just that little thing that I just pulled off.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. For real?
I don't know if it's really gonna pull this out or not.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it up there. Don't. Okay, pull it. Just go. Just go.
It didn't even pull it out.
Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do?
You're gonna pull it out. Look, it's hanging out.
I can't pull it out.
Yes, you can. Pull.
Oh my gosh.
Ready?
Oh, shoot. This is bad. This is the worst.
Oh my god, this is the greatest day
I can't do
ever.
this anymore.
You really are sweating.
I can't do this anymore.
It's gonna be fine. Hold
This
on,
is
you just got a
bad.
little bit right there. Just one small thing.
Oh my god. This is not funny.
It's the funniest thing ever.
I'm gonna get that off camera.
That's my hands. I didn't get it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you. Ow! Okay. This is horrible.
Isn't that horrible?
What am I gonna do?
We're gonna put some more up there.
More?
That's how you get it out.
My ear's on fire too.
Your ear's on fire?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll stick some of this in there. Perfect. It's gonna be fine.
Okay. I might need to go to the doctor.
You're not going to the doctor. It's gonna be fine. There's barely any up there.
What do you mean?
This one just needs a grip.
Ow!
Oh yeah, that was good.
Oh my gosh!
Let me see though. Actually, looks really good.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad. Oh my gosh.
There's
too
nothing
scared.
up though. No, there's nothing up there to
There
pull.
is.
There's not enough.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Okay.
Ow!
Give me your nose.
No, there's hair.
I'm sure there is, but Lester. People are like, Lester, you need to come help him. There's nothing that Lester can
No,
do.
he's not coming. If he
See.
comes down here, I'm probably going to be in more pain.
Okay.
He's not gentle.
There's not very much here. I've taken my fingers, and there's not. I can't believe I'm picking your nose right now.
Yeah, this is...
On live.
Yeah. This can't be deleted.
Okay, so just go like this right here, and the rest is out. You got
yeah.
most of it.
Ow!
It's okay.
This is bad.
I can't believe you haven't saying I have anxiety.
I can't sing. I'm not singing ever again.
Yes, you are.
Mm.
Okay, let me see. It's good. It's good. You want me to do your other ear?
Yes, but
Okay.
I gotta...
You're facing the other way?
Yes, I'm coming. This is horrible.
Oh, this is good times, y'all. They want to join my lives. This is the party that we're having. I'm just saying. You could have went with secrets.
Next time I'm going with secrets.
Noted. We're almost done, Jake. Every woman in here is dying laughing because they know that we have to go through all kinds of things that are a million times worse than this. Let me see.
How's my mustache?
Fine.
Okay. That's cool.
You gonna be okay?
Nope.
Okay.
That's a cool license plate.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had one?
Nope.
So
I never
you're
had a
jealous.
license plate on my bike.
Never?
Mm-mm. On my bikes, to make them go, I used to have to put WD-40 on the chain.
It's normal. My brothers used to take mine apart.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I go out there expecting to like ride my bike to a friend's house, and they will have, been working on it. And they would have like no pedals, or I would have their pedals and they've swapped them out or something like that.
Oh my god.
Or like a smaller wheel up front than in the back. Because they would
I
swap
used to
them
do
out.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that
happened.
was cool.
Okay. Are you ready?
No, but let's do it.
Last one, Jake.
Oh, my eardrum's gone for real.
It's
I'm not
not.
joking.
It's not
I'm not joking. There's, oh my gosh.
It's just a piece of wax on the
There's some-
outside.
Ah, freaking mother help me.
You did it! Everyone's so
Hold
proud.
on. We
Let's
gotta
do the
it.
big reveal.
Yeah, go
Ready?
slow motion. Go
Okay,
slow
ready?
motion.
Ah.
Handsome. I'll never do that again.
Yes, you will.
That hurts so bad.
It was not that bad. But now you can pass on this knowledge to Lester. Think about
Oh,
that.
I'm doing it to him.
Yeah, see?
For sure.
You kind of owe him for last week's fiasco.
I'm just keeping a tab, so one day
Okay.
whenever I just
Tallies.
unleash it all.
I don't want to be here for that. Just
No, I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna need your
Somebody says they need to hear your angel voice. They really expected to hear your angel voice come out of that.
help. Sorry.
You ready? Okay, read you. Oh my god.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers, Jake.
Cheers.
Timeout Tuesday.
The worst night
Just
of
keeps
my
getting
life.
better. Great. Good times. I do hear Beth. It is after 7, so we're late for her bottle.
That's
I know.
why she's
It's
so
my
mad
fault.
out there.
I know.
What
Yep.
are they saying?
Listen, yeah, Beth is crying for Jake. That's what they're like. Beth's hungry. It's 7:02. It's 7:08 here now, so the comments
she's
are
gonna
slow.
be so mad at me. She might not even cuddle me tonight.
Sorry, Jake.
Hey, pain is beauty. That's the lesson I learned. in
Beauty
life.
is pain.
Oh, beauty is pain. Whatever. Oh yeah, pain.
Oh.
Pain wouldn't be beauty, but beauty is pain.
No, it's good. You did well. I'm
Why?
I'm proud. Next time you might want to choose more wisely, though. I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah, I think I will. I'm gonna go try to get this wax out. Of my purse.
It's fine. It's out. You have a little tiny bit right here. Oh my god! Stop it. It's the first time I've ever picked anyone else's nose, just for the record.
Congratulations! That's the first time anyone's
Big
ever
night.
picked my nose.
Oh, y'all, thanks for joining us tonight for our Timeout Tuesday. I doubt Lester's going to agree to any waxing whatsoever. But if he does, I will let Jake do at least the pulling off. Is that a
Yeah.
deal? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I want big strips for him. I don't want these little baby ones. We need to wax areas that don't need to be waxed. His whole back just.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
deserves it.
Okay. Deal.
I've got anxiety. You're not making it better.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. Jake will see you on Thursday because I'm sure he's working up some prison food. And on Friday, Lester will see y'all. And then we'll see you on Sunday. So stay well, stay safe, and we'll talk soon.
Bye, guys. Have a great day.